Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Dark Angel Talk Show. Give me just a second, and then we will get started.
Welcome to Spill the Métis with host Dark Angel. Spill the Métis is the place to be with topics that you want to hear. So grab a seat and enjoy the show. Welcome to Spill the Métis. Spill the Métis. Spill the Métis. Spill the Métis. Spill the Métis.
What is up, everybody? This is your host, the one and only Dark Angel in this mother. So we are here to spill some tea, okay, once again, because it just seems like this certain individual does not know how to keep quiet. So I'm going to add some people in here, and yeah, so let's see what this person has to say. Welcome, C2K and this mother.
What's going on? What's going on? Thank you for inviting me again to your show.
Yeah, anytime. So we have some tea to spill once again.
Oh
Because
Lord! Don't
these,
don't don't tell me we're going with again.
well, unfortunately, we have to talk about this situation again because
Oh
these
Lord,
two
have mercy.
these two people think that it's okay to sit here and talk about us. So I am going to share my story. And this is not just going to be any other show. This is going to be my side of things. Okay. So I have everything written down. So don't mind me.
All right.
Okay. So I'm going to start. Let's see. Okay. So we're going to take a quick look back at 2022. So this is where it all started. I was in a 7-year, almost 8-year relationship. And I was engaged to my ex-fiance at the time. Well, my fiance at the time. And we decided one day we were going to break up because we were fighting a lot. And so we thought, why not be friends? And friends and all. So then as days went by, I focused on myself. I had a job at the time. I was working at the local hotel where I lived. Well, where I live now. And it was around like 11:30 p.m. at nighttime. And I was on this app called Wiz. Now that's where you can meet new friends and you can because I felt like I didn't have no friends or anything like that. And in general. So then I'm laying there and this random person, I was like, oh, why not be friends with this individual? Why not become friends with this person? So I thought, why not message him? So I said hello. I didn't think he was going to reply back because I thought it was going to be one of those people who just ghosts me and doesn't talk to me for the rest of the time. So then moments later, He replied and said, "Hey." Then he went on to say we should be besties. I was like, "I'm down to get to know you." And then he asked me if I had social media. I said, "Yes, I do have Snapchat." So he gave me his Snap and I gave him mine. He added me moments prior to having little conversations. So then I go on to say we should call sometime. He said, "Yeah, after the song." He said, "Yeah, after the song, sorry." Um, and he said, "Yeah, after the song, I'll call you." And I said, "Okay, that's fine." So then, as I'm laying in bed, my phone rings and I answered with a hello. He was telling me he was dealing with a past relationship he had and that he was going through it. So then I just said, just stay positive, be strong. And then I seen that his head was down. So I was thinking something I said was wrong or whatever, thinking I did something. And I was thinking that I did something wrong or whatever. He goes, "I want to ask you something." Then I don't, but then I don't want to get too attached because he will always say, he said to me that he doesn't want to get too attached to me, whatever. And I said, "What is it? You can ask me anything." He said, "Would you go out with me?" And I said, "Of course." I said yes at the time. So let's fast forward to January 2023. During this time, things were going good. We have had laughs and talks and etc. We will always joke around with each other, fall asleep on the phone together. It was going good until one day he seemed different to me. So he would constantly text me and call me when I was at work. I couldn't even focus on my work without him calling me. If I didn't answer his calls, he would say, "Answer the phone," or something like that. I really don't remember what he said. So then let's go back. Let's go to February 2023. I was out with one of my friends at the time. We went to this convenience convenience store that's in my town. I get a message from my ex fiance asking me if I want him to fly my current boyfriend down here for my birthday. So I said, I mean, I don't know. I guess why would you ask me that? Why would you ask me that for? He goes, "Because I want you to be happy." I said, "Thank you. I appreciate that. That meant so much to me." Then my ex fiance, my current boyfriend, and I were talking about when he should come up here and etc. So we talked about the 27th of February 2023. My ex fiance booked his flight to come here. So then that night and that day, my current boyfriend was here, and I thought this is the best / greatest year of my life. I couldn't wait to spend the year of 2024 with him. Well, 2023, I should say. All right, so let's go to March 2000 and 23. I messed that up. 2023. Um, I'm sorry. Wait, yeah, 2023. I'm sorry. Um, it was a Tuesday morning. My current boyfriend wanted to go to McDonald's to eat breakfast. So that's around my area. So he called me at work saying he was walking there. And then my mom messaged me and asked me if my current boyfriend was here. I said, "Yeah, why?" She said she said that she seen him walking one day and asked me if we could have lunch with her. So I was off again, and so when I was off again, my current boyfriend goes, "She better not start any drama or anything." I said, "No, she won't. Everything will be fine." So then my day off comes around and she was asking how he got here, and of course he told her a lie, saying that one of his friends bought him brought him here and this and that. So then fast forward to later of March 2023. Things started to completely take a turn for the worst. One night, it was around 8 at night. I was working very late, very, very late at this time. Then my mom comes and starts yelling at me and him saying that he needs to go and etc. Because the place I was staying at, we couldn't have another person live with us, and I did not know this. Starts yelling, okay. And and etc. So we ended up staying at a hotel for one night. I spent over $200 at a hotel for um for a room, for a hotel room that night. And in the meantime, I'm paying for the hotel, I'm paying for food for us to eat, and basically spending a lot of money at this point. So I was putting out me about $200 or more. All right, fast forward to the next month, um, April 2023. Me and my boyfriend at the time was staying at hotels from hotels, and we was on the phone, and he was telling his aunts what was happening and stuff. And then we got to talking, and I said something to them about moving to Illinois just to be with my boyfriend because I thought I was happy and I thought I cared and loved him at the time. So we ended up moving to Illinois during this time of April 2023. So then, fast forward to that. So we get to Illinois, and things were okay. Things were going good, until he would have outbursts at night. It would be like around maybe 12, 1 o'clock at night. He would have outbursts at night. He would start having really, really bad anger issues and stuff like that. And there was a time where his aunt told us to get out because the rent was going up to $1,000. So then we ended up with his mom. That was good in the beginning. It was in June at the time. So or July. So then we decided to obviously stay with his mom. It was going good until she decided to bring her ex-boyfriend into the home. And the ex-boyfriend was threatening, saying he was going to kill us and stuff like that. And he went like as hard as you can to the door. It felt like it was a gunshot. And he kicked the door so hard. And I started to also experience him like throwing things. And there were a few times where he would scare the hell out of me doing this. So then in September of 2023, we thought, why not come back to my hometown because things were getting really out of hand. So we were telling my mom about this stuff, and she comes and gets us. So we're on our way coming back to my hometown, and we were at my aunt's house for a little bit. And that didn't go so well either because my aunt, high maintenance, whatever. And then shortly after, we stayed at my grandmom's house, that's where I'm at now. And things have started to go really downhill at this point. There would be times where he would punch holes in the walls. He would start controlling me over rather to go out with my best friend, because there would be times where my best friend or my mom would ask me if I wanted to go out or anything like that, and he told me no, I should stay home and stuff like that. And I was like, oh, so why can you go to the park and hang out with little kids, but yet I can't go nowhere? And he would always say, well, I don't want you to go out because guys will hit on you and stuff like that. And I'm like, okay. So me being me, I'm just going along with it. And so then I started to notice that he was acting really weird. And I would try to get his phone because me being me, if you're hiding something, I want to go through your phone because I feel like you're hiding something.
True.
So one morning, it was around 11:38. I see girls texting him.
Wow.
So I see this Tory girl texting him, and he's asking her to trade nudes with this girl. And he messaged multiples of women. He sat here and said that wasn't me. I was hacked. And of course, I'm like, okay, people get hacked all the time. So then that went on, and then he would just have like a lot of outbursts and stuff like that. He would like take stuff out on me, and he broke a lot of stuff, which I will show evidence. Um and he also, like, there was I that stuff triggered me because my ex-fiance, when he would like flip out, he would punch stuff and he would have a lot of outbursts and things like that. So that really triggered me. And I told him, I was like, well, my ex-fiance used to do the same things that you're doing, and it triggers me. And he did not seem to care at all. So then it was going on for months and months and months. So of course, me being me, I'm like, I love this man, I thought I was in love. And it's like, you're not really thinking when you're so in love.
Exactly.
So come to find out, he would like just mentally, this long story short, y'all, he would mentally abuse me a lot. He would also physically abuse me too. When we were messing around, like tickling wise, he would leave bruises on me and things like that. And and one day, it was in December of 2024. Yeah, 2024. I decided to message. Well, my girl was messaging me. It was a Sunday, and before I tell this, he took all my money too. He basically wanted me to buy him stuff. I bought him shoes, I bought him clothes, I bought him food a lot of times. He did not buy me nothing. He did not take me out to dinner. He did not buy me clothes. He didn't buy me nothing. Even if it was for like a special occasion, he would not do that. And it's like, you're supposed to be my boyfriend. You're supposed to spoil me. You're supposed to take me out. You're supposed to buy me things when I need stuff or whatever. So
Exactly.
it was a Sunday of December 2024. And my grandma and I were messaging. She was explaining to me that he had 2 weeks left to find a job. Now, he had 3 jobs since he was here. So the one he got, like, he basically quit because they weren't giving him his hours, which that is understandable because that's the same place where I was at. So that's understandable. The second one, he got smart with the supervisors and the managers and also stole money. The third one he went to, but he came back the same day, pretty much. So she was explaining to me that, and I was against it at first. I was like, just give him a chance, stuff like that. And that's when he was out one day. And I'm sitting here thinking about what she's telling me and stuff. And I was like, if you feel like he has 2 weeks left to find a job, do what you need to do. I was extremely proud of myself for saying that to her. I was like very like brave for me to
Yeah.
say that. And I was like, oh, I'm finally getting out of a toxic situation. I'm so happy. I was very overjoyed. And so she said, I'm proud of you, stuff like that. And I told her, I was like, I do not want to be here when he leaves because I don't know what he'll do and stuff like that. So she goes, okay, are you sure? Whatever, whatever. And you can finally get your life back together, do what you have to do. I'm like, yeah, I'm serious. So it was a Wednesday, and me and my mom went to our local Applebee's here. We had dinner, we're sitting down, we're talking. I was telling her about everything that was going on. And we came home, and he's blowing up my phone when I'm out with my mother. He's texting me and saying, baby, 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 where are you at? Are you okay? Blah, 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 blah. Like multiples of messages. And I'm like, I'm out with my mother. Like, can you leave me alone? And when I was out with my best friend too, he would get mad at me too and start blowing up my phone and saying, oh, she better not be talking ish about me and stuff like that. And he will also use a racist thing towards her too, which that kind of ticked me off because I am friends with of colored people, different nationalities, Puerto Rican, Mexican, whatever. It does not matter. I am not that type of person that's racist. I treat everybody the same. And it don't matter what nationality anybody is. I'm not racist. So anyway, so then we came home and he's texting me. He goes, "Can you come upstairs? Because I haven't seen you all day." So fine. So I came up and I'm sitting here and he goes, "I had to stay here with this fucking bitch. Call my grandmother a bitch." I said, "Don't call her a bitch." So then I go downstairs. My mom comes up. She's pissed as hell. And she goes, "Yo, we need to talk." I was like, "Oh boy, let me get the popcorn." I know that's funny. Um, so then, um, so then I go downstairs while she's talking to him, and so she says that you're leaving the next day, which was a Thursday. She said that um, we all tried with you and blah 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 blah. So then I came up and I said, "You're patrolling. You cheated on me with multiples of girls," which I had proof and I showed him. And I asked him, I said, "Is this you?" He goes, "No." I was like, "Oh, so why am I seeing you sending bitches a naked photo of you, your dick to other women? You also sent a naked photo in my room, and you sat here and denying it, but I know it's you. You also, and I don't know if this is but you also sent a picture of you ejaculating yourself in my bathroom too." So I confronted him about all that. He said that wasn't him. I found condoms. He said he doesn't know where that came from. He said that kids put them there. I said, no, kids did not put them there. You bought them and you brought other hoes into my fucking house. So I'm sorry, I can't with this man. But anyway, so then where was I? Okay, so I said you're patrolling. I said you cheated on me with a bunch of bitches. You also broke two of my music boxes that I had since I was a baby. You also hold on, I got pictures. Just give me a second. You also kept on texting my best friend, which that was uncalled for because who sits here and texts their friend? And who also sits here and says that they're going to go on YouTube and talk about me? And also, who sits here and threatens somebody? And also, who sits here and took all my friends away from me? But I'm going to get to that in a minute. But anyway, so I was like, "Go suck a dick," and I slapped him across the fucking face and I walked away. And I was upset. I was crying because I felt free. I was crying because I felt like I can live my life. And I rekindled with so many friendships to this day. Like I started out rough with a couple people, but well, no, three people actually. But me and them, we talk. We talk sometimes. We vibe and stuff like that. And they're actually really cool people. Like I really like them. And I rekindled so many friendships, and I got friendships back with so many other people. Like it's good. So I'm very happy, and so it's like I'm a much happier person. I can be myself, and also this is off subject, but also I wanted to address something, but I'm gonna let C2K take the floor and say a couple words. C2K.
It is time to put my head backwards because it's about to get bumpy. Okay, this little sack attack. You know what? Zachary. What was the fuck? Forgot his name. Zachary Logan Hoff. There you go. That's your name. Zachary Logan Hoff from Springfield, Illinois. Ladies and gentlemen, we're talking about Sack Attack, the supposedly legendary backyard wrestler. Blah 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 blah. Oh, blah 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 blah. Okay. All right. First of all, I saw your little talk show. Boring.
Oh, speaking of that, listen, honey. Listen,
Uh-oh.
honey. Listen, honey. I'm talking to you, Lexi. Keep my fucking name out of your fucking mouth. You don't fucking know me. You do not fucking know me, bitch. Keep my fucking name out of your fucking mouth, stupid bitch. I will go to fucking Illinois and fuck you up. And your so-called little friend too, Loose Cannon, or should I say Joe? Keep my name out of your fucking mouth, motherfucker. Keep it out of it. Got me all fucked up. You're ugly as fuck too, stupid bitch. The fuck?
That was the jersey coming out of her. Okay.
Don't
Anyway.
fucking mess with me, stupid bitch.
Anyway. Yeah. I saw your little talk show. I did. So you still with this thing that you are the owner of HIPW, that blah blah blah, and you are this, and you are that, and you call me a pussy, but who is the pussy? It's you. You don't want to wrestle me. You scared of me. You are. You very scared of me. You don't want to wrestle me because you know I'm gonna beat you. Because you are the type of person that you don't want to wrestle a person if you don't win. Because you always want to win. You don't want to lose, you want to win. So of course you're not should be. Should be. Of course. You don't want to wrestle me because you're scared of me. So now you brought this girl, I don't know what her name is. Don't
Stupid
care.
bitch. Her name's stupid bitch.
Okay, stupid bitch. That's her name.
Stupid
Stupid bitch.
crack ass bitch.
Crackhead bitch. There you go. Meth head. Heroin user. Drug user. Female tranny. Looking like a
You will also talk to transgenders too, which is fucking hilarious.
Hold on. What? Hey, what?
Talking to transgender fucking bitches.
This is very
Like
interesting.
I said, stupid, skinny ass, crack ass bitch. Keep my name out of your fucking mouth.
Well,
You had no right to talk shit about me. You don't fucking know me. So what gives you the right to sit here and talk shit about me? And Joe, keep my name out of your fucking mouth too. And stop sitting here calling me names. You really
oh yeah,
you
she.
know, you
They
and
call you a bitch.
your friend are pussy obsessed with me. Shut the fuck up, suck a dick, both of y'all, and go fuck off.
Damn. So anyway, oh yeah, Tranny, whatever your name is, you come and say that she's the one that got me into this to go after a sack attack. I'm gonna clear your mind a little bit. I'm gonna show you evidence. And first of all, she did not put me up to this to go after sack attack. You're so confused, honey. You don't know what you're talking about. Oh, that I'm 41 years old that I need to set a great example. Okay, so by me crossing my arms and letting this fool copywriting out of our company is a very good example, really, or correcting that person because that person doing something wrong, copywriting from a name that is not his should be the right thing. Correcting people so they can so the next time when you correct those people, they could do the right thing the next time, the right make the right decisions. That's what you call a good example. Okay, so now let's go to a little evidence that I'm going to show. First of all, I'm going to start, and then I'm going to come out with the part that I'm going to defend my sister, and that's going to get ugly. But I'm starting baby stuff first. Baby step first. I want to show you this right here. Okay, we are copyrighted, protected.
Sorry, I'm about to lose my voice. I was yelling.
I'm going to show you where everything started. You
Oh,
see the date?
that's your real name, isn't it? Ooh.
Zachary Huff, Logan Huff. This right here, this is how it started. You could see if you could, I mean, if you can read the girl, whatever your name is, you probably never went to school. You probably gotta go back to school because you think you know things and you trying to be a lawyer or whatever and try to make sense out of everything, but you didn't because you don't know how you didn't make no sense. You make everything worse.
And honestly, you and the idiot will make a perfect couple.
Oh yeah, very careful.
Perfect fucking couple.
So this right here, if you can see right here, I want you to read it. Okay, I'm gonna hold it for a little bit because I want you to read it. I want you to see this right here yourself, so you can see who was the one that came. This is right here is the original copy of the conversation that I had that night with Sack Attack. Coming from his profile, Facebook profile. Okay, account. Now, okay, now we're gonna go to that. This right here, if you don't know what it is, a Manpour copyright. It's something that you send it to yourself with the name of your company. You will send it to yourself in a mailbox, and it will come back to you and with the name and then anybody that is there, the name of the company, and blah 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 blah. So you
Oh,
could get it right there.
and also, you see
Oh,
this, motherfucker? You see this? You forgot this, didn't you? Oh yeah, this is all the pay-per-views that I came up with too, dumbass. B.
exactly. All that
All
had to
the
do,
pay-per-views. You forgot
and,
this, didn't you, buddy?
and that was the same day. That was the same day. That was
Yes.
after this right here.
And this is all
That
the pay-per-views
exactly,
that I came up with.
exactly,
So you forgot this too, you bitch ass.
exactly. Now this is the symbol that we all came with of the company. All right. Now this is was the original HIPW, which we all came with. This right here. This was the original YouTube channel. Okay. All right.
Because I believe Gunshot or somebody gave that to us. So
Exactly.
yeah.
So now here's the trademark of the company. Trademark of the company. All right. Now here's the copyright and the names of every management of HIPW, starting from me, Jessica, going down to either Adonis or Damian Brooke, Adonis, and Demon Skull. If you can see right there, this is copyrighted. This is the copyright of the management when it comes down to the owners, co-owners, and of course president of HIPW. Now, this is the patent of the business of HIPW, which just has two names. Did you see any word that says sack attack? Any word that says sack attack? No, you don't see it, don't you? Because it's only two names. My name and Jessica's name, Dark Angel's name. Right there. You can see that, right? Okay, I'm gonna proceed. Now, I know that he don't have this, but we do. This is basically, it talks about all the contracts, of the company of HIPW, and talk about basically the parties, the contract, explains everything in the contract, job description, compensation and payment, working hours, talk about proprietary period, leave absent, termination, and all that stuff. Is all everything right here. It explains everything. And then it goes to termination, government law, entire agreement signatures right here. Okay. So now I'm gonna show you an example of our contract of HIPW, which you guys don't have any contracts because you guys didn't show any contracts. What you guys was doing the signing the contracts with whatever wrestlers that you guys had in HIPW 2.0, which we're gonna go to that part. These are the contracts right here. Are the contracts of HIPW. Okay, these are all the contracts of HIPW right here. Now, we're gonna go to another part. This is the very important part that or either a backyard wrestling company or a indie pro wrestling company have to have for documents. Now, I'm gonna show you the articles of organization. This is the articles of organization and has her name on it. Right here, which it talks about the name, which it talk about the name of the wrestling company, the county that it is, and who is the secretary. So you can see it right here. Okay. Now we're gonna here in the end. This is mine too, right here. So you can see this is mine too. Okay. Now we're gonna go to where it says application for authority. This is the application of authority. It is very important for any backyard wrestling company, pro wrestling company, etc. This right here is very, very important. Says the name of the person, impact, the wrestling name, where it is, the praise, and the secretary again, which is right here. All right, moving on. So she got one too. Of course she do. Of course she got one too. Moving on. Now, I want to show this is the articles of incorporation. You need this very important, very important in the company, for the company. Articles of incorporation, and it says everything here right there, and it says New York, Hyper Pro Wrestling in Dunk, New York, the name, Better Wrestling. And now it talks about, if you see it right here, the corporation authorized to use a total of number of shares, blah, 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 blah. I put 5 because it's 5 shares. Who are the 5 shares? 1, 2, you got Don Amphibious, Damian Brooks, and Demon Skull. You can see right here. Okay. So it's talking about the period or duration of the corporation, lifetime, and it's 19, which is today, 19 May 2000, May 19, 2025. Okay. So now I want to show something else. That a friend of mine that he's a lawyer, got a friend of mine that is a friend of mine is a lawyer, a complete lawyer for HIPW.
Hi,
And he told me he explained to me exactly what do I need to do if I want to sue. So now he told me you need a cease and desist letter to send to them, which is a warning. That it includes the name of the company, and it includes the all the evidence that I did show, all the evidence. And he says if it doesn't stop, if this doesn't stop, if you guys keep copywriting from our name, if you guys keep talking about our company and mentioning our name in any podcast, talk show, social media, blah 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 blah, we if you guys do not follow this, we can sue.
Amen.
This is what every company should have when somebody is copywriting from your name.
Mhm.
This right here is something very important. It basically is a warning for say, hey, if you don't follow this, I can sue you.
So
Now,
okay, I'm just gonna show this again. You see this, motherfucker? You see this? Yeah, you forgot this, didn't ya? Uh-huh. You forgot this, and you also forgot this too. So yeah, it's mine.
which once again, that was after that day that
Mine.
everything started. Hold on. Which is I do have right here. I have the copy of our conversation, which it was January 1st, 2024. I got all that. What she showed, it was right after we beat a chat, and we started doing the creation of HIPW. Now, I want to show the most important thing now, okay? Because I'm always prepared. And I'm going to talk about your talk show too, little boy. But I want to show this right here.
Who even watches that? Nobody watches that.
Exactly. Nobody does who watches it.
Nobody watches that.
But here's right here, and it's the same thing. This is the agreement
That I sign as well.
that we had. And if you could read it right here, I want you to see a little, whoever is watching from the fake HIPW, is an agreement that says that this is your signature right here. You signed it. Your signature, buddy. You agreed to be HIPW 2.0, which it says right here. Now, in order of that, we made a more legal, more official, where it says if this agreement is were to be broken by HIPW 2.0, which is you guys, HIPW 1.0 will take ownership of everything that HIPW 2.0 owns, and is still signed by you, buddy. Okay? Same agreement. And you can see it right here. It was broken. We're gonna say probably 2 months ago, but we didn't watch the video, whatever, couple of weeks ago. But it was broken 2 months ago when in your show yourself just said, and I quote, let's take it back to HIPW because it doesn't make sense that we were at HIPW 2.0, which do make sense because you, sir, agreed to do it.
And like I said, so-called whoever you are, motherfucker, you forgot about this.
All I was gonna say was
I'm the one that
I'll
came
say
up
it
with.
after.
Let's see. I'm the one that came up with the rules. I'm the one that came up with all these championship names, and also, hold on, I'm the one that came up with the pay-per-view names because I was doing
Yeah.
research. So I'm the one that came up with the Chaos for Christmas. You didn't do that. And I came up with all this. So you really think HIPW is your whatever? Because it's not. Because look,
Okay, now I'm sorry. I want to hear what what Tommy Tatan, Tommy Tatan, welcome to the show, my brother.
Yeah.
I want to hear what you have to say.
Thanks. I was just gonna say he needs to quit being a mark because Me and Joshua Allen, we keep getting spam messages from him about wanting to come to CBW, but that's not going to happen. Yeah, pretty much. That's what I was gonna say. I was gonna also say to I was also gonna say to I was also gonna say to Loose Cannon and him to please get out of the wrestling business, because what they do is very cringy. It's like the cringiest thing I've ever watched. They're like literally one move away from being paralyzed every single time they do a move. It looks like I'm just catching my breath, like oh crap, it almost happened that time. Their production's not good. Just go find another hobby. Let the real people, the real wrestlers do this. Because what I do compared to what you guys do is a disgrace.
Yeah,
It makes backyard wrestling look terrible.
Yeah, dumb assholes.
So that's all I'm gonna say. Stop being a mark. Stop calling C2K a mark. Stop talking about her and leave everybody out of your mouth. And just move on.
Because obviously there's two pussy episodes for me. It must have been that good to you. Is Zach a hoe?
All I'm gonna say is just please find another hobby. Nobody cares. Nobody's gonna watch your product.
Zach a hoe.
Nobody cares. So that's all I gotta say. And Loose Cannon, I don't know how many times you fake cancer, but please stop doing that.
Lord have mercy. Oh yeah, talking about him. You know, he's supposed to be manager of HIPW.
I'll see you later. Good night. Goodbye.
All right, my brother. Thank you, my brother.
Bye.
So okay, we made an agreement. I'm agreement with him right here. Which also I do have evidence of the conversation that I had with him, and I'm going to show them. It says right here, right? Basically, it says right here that basically they have to change the name of HIPW 2.0 because they broke the agreement, which I got that they broke the agreement that we had on August 27, 2024. So basically, it says, I'm going to make it real quick. You know, HIPW have no chance. I had to change the name to something else, but was not allowed to change it back to HIPW 2.0 by breaking the agreement that occurred on August 27, 2028. Number two, that they would change it to WHIPW, which the manager himself, and I'm going to show right here. Let me see. I'm going to show right here that he was the one that came with the name to change it. Right here. I want you guys to see this right here. It goes exactly. Lord have mercy. It goes exactly with the agreement. It's the same agreement that I have with him. He was the one that came with that name, right? So now I have more conversations, which I want to show it. Right here it says WHIP backwards like HIPW, whatever. This right here is basically, I told him about, you know, the rules. He said no problem. Right here it says no problem. So, and I asked a question, you know, he asked a question, okay, this agreement brought to SSI for lawyer. At the moment I said no, because I didn't have a lawyer, but now I do have a lawyer. So there's more proof of conversations for the agreement. More proof conversations that I had with the manager for the agreement, and it keeps going on more. Right? So now which I did show him proof of the company of HRPW, and of course he lied about it that he said he didn't know nothing about it, which he did know. He did knew what was going on at the time. But yeah, so and then the other agreement. Let me see. Yeah, so much paper over here. Crazy. Okay, yeah, here we go. So, right, number 2 says that they could change it to WHIP as long has nothing to do with HIPW, High Impact Pro Wrestling. Number 3, since HIPW made storylines, which is HIPW 2.0, made storylines in matches and defend championship and without the permission of HIPW, the original company, during a broken agreement that in the agreement that accord between HIPW 1.0 and HIPW 2.0, that instead that HIPW 2.0 break the agreement will take ownership on everything that HIPW 2.0's own, which I'm gonna show again. It is in the agreement. Once again, it was mentioned. What happened in this agreement? It was mentioned once again a year later, which is crazy. Number 4, that there would be an apology made by both companies, which it did happen. It's in the YouTube channel. It is in the YouTube channel. Both companies say apologize, whatever. That's it. That both companies, but it's okay. That there will be an apology made by both companies, making videos apologizing to each other, which it did accord. Just that was May 12th, 2025, in YouTube channel or the original YouTube channel, which is our channel. And then that his name, whatever, I'm not going to mention his name, said will not mention our name ever again, which he did 11 hours ago. Okay. Now I said, and then number 7, none of the parties can mention their name in social media, neither or talk shows or podcasts or any type of comments or posts. Number 8, name none of the parties can have contact with each other, neither by text, and have to block each other. So then it says here, if any of the parties break this agreement, the other party can mention the name of the other party without any lawsuits, and signed by him and signed by me. All right. So now another agreement that was broken by them because 11 hours ago they had this little talk show. Now I want to go to that now. Sorry for, and I'm going to have more evidence later on because we are getting the I think, what is it called? LCC.
LCC.
LLC. We're going to get that, and we are going to get, which is going to happen Thursday in Rochester, New York. I'm going to get the business license of HIPW, and I'm going to get another, which is what is it called? The permission to wrestle whatever wants to wrestle.
Atomic Titan said LLC.
There you go. Thank you, brother. The LLC, we're gonna get it very soon. Next Thursday, we're gonna get it for HIPW. Now let's talk about your little show. Okay, let's talk about your little show that you have right there. I want you to say this, brother. I'm not going to call you brother, idiot. And that little girl that was there with him. What is this right here? Who is this right here? Who is this? This is a copy of conversations that I have with you, Sakatab, with you asking me to do a show because you wanted to be like me. Monkey see, monkey do. You wanted to do like me because in that time I had a talk show. My talk show it was is still doing great, and you wanted to be like me. But of course, from the bottom of my heart because C2K has a golden heart. He always do. So what happened? I said, okay, you asked me if I could do a talk show, blah, 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 blah. And I said, don't worry, I will do the talk show, whatever. I will come up with the logo. I will come up with the name, which right here, I did come up with the name. If you see right there, right here, I came up with the name.
Atomic Titan said he always wants to be like others, a follower always.
Exactly. That's right. So, which I did came up, I did came up with the what up, brother? What's going on? I did came
What
up with
up?
the
What up?
name. I came up with the logo of your show, Stack Attack, which is right here. This is you. This is the everything. So now I want you. What is this right here? I want you to read that. Okay. So this right here, the name of the inventor is that's my name, aka C2K Chorus to Kill. Who was the idea? Mine. Uh, another thing that I have, another evidence, patent of your show, of your talk show, which is mine, right here. This is the patent of the talk show, right? I got the trademark of the talk show.
Okay, put yourself on pause. I'm gonna go on pause real quick. Take a little break. 'Cause I had to go do something. So we're gonna
All
take a
right,
little
go ahead.
break.
All right.
Hold on.
Welcome to Spill the Métis with host Dark Angel. Spill the Métis is the place to be with topics that you want to hear. So grab a seat and enjoy the show. Welcome to Spill the Métis. Spill the Métis. Spill the Métis. Spill the Métis. Spill the Métis.
It's me. It's me.
All right, y'all. I'm back. I'm sorry.
All right. So we're gonna proceed with something else that I want to show. Basically, this is according to the patent. Basically, this is the story, which the story that is with the patent. It goes basically with this right here. It's basically this is the story of the Zack Attack show right here. This is basically it goes to the patent that it goes with this of his show that I created, which is my show.
So basically, he just needs to change the name because it's
Yep.
yours. I see all the receipts. Yeah.
Now,
So
and
just
here's another one.
change your name.
This is the copyright of the Zack Attack show. It is the date, the month, the year, the hour. There was established, creator, founder, is right here. And you can see that little trademark too of the Zack Attack show, which is my show. The show.
Yeah, your show. You should trademark. You should trademark that. That'd be fun.
Exactly. It's right here.
It's just like you technically came up with the idea of my show, so because you gave me the idea of doing it, so hello.
Now, another thing I'm gonna say is from that video, that girl.
Yeah, I was gonna bring something.
I was gonna say they couldn't do a tag match because this is not MMA, boxing, wrestling. It's scripted. That's what makes all three of you sound like a stupid mark. Because I don't mean to get into drama. I'm not trying to get into drama, but I'm trying to explain that. Of course, if it was going to be scripted, of course, Zach would probably book himself to win that match, to own the rights. But obviously, wrestling is scripted. It's not determined by, like an actual fight. So I just wanted to clarify that a bit. Because if you're not too much into the business.
And I also
legit, like wrestling, pretty much in a nutshell, wrestling is scripted entertainment. That's the whole point of the game. Like, it's just like, honestly, I want to add to what, Tyson said, anyway. But honestly, I think it's ridiculous that you want to put a belt on yourself and then have like a 2.0 of the company that was already a thing. That's like having a TBW 2.0 or a EBW 2.0 down there in Texas. Like it makes no flipping sense to me, and honestly, I think they should just go with a different freaking name.
Let's go
Go
for
with a
it
different
myself.
name.
And I want to
Call
say
myself
this,
champion.
and I want to say this too. That belt that you so-called have is mine. Send it back.
Like,
Send it to me.
it just like, I mean, like, I think it's pretty sad that you want to leech off, like, have a 2.0 and put the belt on yourself because no other company really wants to have you or nothing to do with you. I mean, it's just
No,
like,
at least people want shit to do with me. I'm like your ass.
And no offense, but you're not the biggest star that NGJPW had. You're probably one of the least because I didn't even know who you were till Anthony Still said your name.
That's right.
Yeah, and I never knew who you was either. So.
And you know what? And you know what, Sad? You know, this is coming. You see this tool here. I want you to see. I want read their name, okay? Tell me Titan. Smiling. These two individuals have been doing this for. Gentlemen, tell me how many years you have been doing this.
since 2017.
8 years.
2017.
8 years.
Do you know where they're from? What was the president of the company? W, right? Tennessee Backyard Wrestling, right?
Right.
Yeah, Titan Backyard Wrestling. I'm just kidding.
Oh.
Whoa! Oh!
Sorry about that, Josh. I was just messing around.
Can we
Okay, I'm not gonna be in character.
Yo, this two
Look, storylines later. This is the real life shit. Okay, let's.
Yeah, I know. I was just
Anyway.
messing around. I was messing around.
Anyway.
And I
We
just
broke
wanna
the
say
fourth wall, kayfabe, folks. Like it's been dead for years anyway.
And I just want to say
Yeah, right.
this too. I could not help but laughing at C2K because he literally had a bag of popcorn.
I have to bring the popcorn. You got interesting.
Hey, as somebody that is at the top of like backyard wrestling, because we have like a lot of subscribers and stuff,
Yeah.
and then you see guys like, okay, listen, but you see a lot of guys like this doing what is HIPW is doing, and I watch your videos and I don't see any improvement. I don't see, like I said earlier before I left, you're one move away from paralyzing yourself. You don't look like you train, and it looks like you're gonna get hurt. I mean, I've been there before, but it's been improvement. But there's no improvement, and your storylines don't make sense. You're using mass characters. Just get out of the backyard wrestling business and go somewhere else, because it's a disgrace to what I do.
I'll give a perfect example. I mean, when we first started doing this, I mean, green as goose shit. We was green as goose shit. Didn't know what the hell we was doing, but over time, we improved thanks to other people within the company, like talent or whatever. But with these people, there's no, like he just said, there's no improvement. It's either they don't want to try to improve,
They don't.
or they don't know how to. It's those two things, and like it's just
they don't know how to.
And I also just want to say this too, okay? I'm gonna clock the T. I'm gonna clock it. Okay. So y'all, this little bitch, yes, I'm gonna say bitch because you are a bitch. You really had the nerves to go on this fucking platform or whatever and say that I'm jealous because the bitch ass is with somebody. Get the fuck out of here. I'm not fucking jealous of him. He can fucking have the hoe. I don't give a hell. I don't give a fuck. Like that person that he's so called with is gonna go through exactly what I went through, and I'm gonna sit back and I'm just gonna laugh because at the same time you are putting someone through the same exact situation as I was in. So you seriously need to keep your fucking mouth shut about me because you do not know me. You don't know shit, nothing about me. You don't even know me personally. So what gave you the right to come on here and say something about me But yeah, you have two idiots that sadly, that one person does know me, but he ain't shit to me. But the other one, it's kind of funny how when I told you about the situation, you wanted to beat his ass. You wanted to basically cut him off. But yet, all of a sudden, you went to Illinois.
I want to say, I want to say back attack, and now I'm really gonna get angry about this one. Keep my mom out of your mouth, bitch. Keep my mom out of your motherfucking mouth, you little bitch. Before I go and I break every motherfucking bone on your motherfucking body. Let it be the last fucking time that you mention my mother. Do you hear me, little bitch? Let it be the last time that you go on your stupid ass fucking show, because that show is mine. So you better change your stupid ass fucking show, the name. Let it be the last fucking time you mention my mother. Okay? I don't care what you say about me. You could go ahead, expose me how many times you want to. You could expose my name. You could expose that I was from Rochester, New York, that I'm in Dark, New York. I don't give a flying fuck. But when it comes to my family, that's when I get fucking serious. And one more thing. Leave my ex-wife out of your motherfucking mouth too. Okay? And I'm telling you that. Because let me tell you something. Me and Dark Angel, we have been cleaning your filth, your trash that you guys making HIPW, whatever you want to call it. We have been cleaning this shit. Because HIPW, we almost lost it because of your dumbass. Okay? I work from 11:30 to 7:30 in the morning. I come home tired. And I barely can fucking sleep. Because all I've been doing is cleaning your motherfucking filth out of our company. I have to change the logo. I have to change every fucking little thing. I have to do whatever, talk to a lot of people. I have to do freaking meetings with other people, other companies that are affiliated with us. And then to this day, I couldn't barely sleep. I couldn't even sleep in a freaking hour. Because I have been trying, I have been all this. Why? Because of your stupidity or your poor decisions. And I'm tired. I gotta work tonight. And guess what? You know how many hours I gotta fucking sleep? I got probably 3 hours to sleep. Probably 3 hours. To get up at least at 9:30, to take a shower, leave at 10, work again at 11:30, get up at 7:30, and hopefully pray to God that tomorrow I could come home to sleep. That I don't have to worry about your story. Well, I'm not worried about your story. Yes, I'm not. I'm just worried about this bullshit. Because I'm sick and tired of going through this with you, and you just don't let it sink in your freaking mind. Stop with your crap. All I want to do, listen, I'm about to retire. I'm retiring this year. I'm retiring in October. And I want to come back to wrestle. Because this is what I love to do. I've been doing this for almost 33 years. Did you hear me? Almost 33 years I've been doing this. Since I was a little kid. And I always kept that dream in my heart. And I always did it. No matter what my family say about me, no matter friends laugh at me, but I keep doing it because this is what I love to fucking do. Wrestling is in my blood. It's part of me. And I'm going to go out with the sunset on October. C2K will be done. And I'm going to stick to my talk shows. I'm going to stick to my podcasts. But you don't. You with your bullshit. Instead of me, focusing. Okay, we got HIPW shows coming on. We got WNCW, Dunker, New York. There's more shows, okay, let's do the show, blah, 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 blah. I got the matches, whatever, match cards, and all that stuff. RCW and every any other back wrestling that want me to go over there. I want to go to wrestle with them. Do what I love to do because I only got a couple months. I only got a couple months to do all of this until I could just say, you know what? It's done. I did what I had to do. I came back to wrestle. I did it for my friends. I did it for my fans, and that's it. So I just could go ahead, and when October comes, I could retire with a smile on my face and say, "It is done." So I could just go ahead and stick to my talk shows like I always do. Stick to my talk shows. C2K will be in the talk show. C2K will be in the podcast. Yeah, I might, I'm going to retire, but I'm going to be in the backstage helping people like I always do. I own a wrestling promotion, C2K Wrestling Promotions that help other backyard wrestling companies. That help them. We got CBW, New Wrestling, that C2K Promotions help from the ground, and they're gonna come up in June 7. Carolina Backyard Wrestling. They're gonna do this, they're gonna do that. And we got WNCW that's gonna start doing the shows next month. We got HIPW, of course. Hopefully, I'm not gonna say it because it's a surprise for next week. Since it's a surprise, I'm not gonna say what's gonna happen next week. Well, this week, but next week, next month. We got RCW and all that crap. We got all this backyard wrestling coming up, and I'm doing this. Then I'm preparing myself, preparing my body. I'm 41 years old. I'm preparing my body. Okay, I got a broken hand. I got arthritis on this wrist. I got possible arthritis on my right leg that I gotta go through playing every single day. But I had to ignore the pain to come back to do what I love to do. And it's wrestling. Okay? I got muscle spasm on my back. I did it with pain every single day. I get up in the morning and I can barely walk from my right leg, and I gotta get my right leg adjusted and everything. It's a lot of things that I gotta go through. But I'm doing this because I love doing this. But people like you, all you guys do is, oh God, you like a freaking cockroach that you cannot get killed. I thought you are like a little cockroach that you cannot even get rid of. You're a freaking virus. You should have never be a backyard wrestler. You should have never be a wrestler in the first place. I don't know who was the freaking idea, because if there was somebody that gave you an idea, I would have go over there and slap their face. I would. And I'm just tired of all of this. Like, all I want to do, got HIPW. Hey, let's focus on, I'm talking to, some of the guys and the wrestlers, whatever. Hey, you know what? We're going to do this. We're going to go do that next week, next year, next month. The other month, we're going to do this. And I'm got, my guys over here in Dunker, New York, that they anxious to wrestle. I got the guys of CBW, and I got the guys in Rochester, New York. So a lot of things that I'm doing, that was the only two things that I'm supposed to do. Focus on every wrestling company to do their show, do their matches, whatever. Focus on my career, and then I will be done. But I'm here creating all this dirt, all these tragedies in HIPW because of you. So I have to come not only defend myself, defend Jessica. I gotta defend everybody that's not only in excuse me in HRPW, but is affiliated with HRPW because of your mess. And it's too much. It's not. Do you think? And I know this two over here, they over here. They know how it is when it comes to creative wrestling. They know how it is when it comes. They could box me. You know why? Because they have been in problems too. That they have to clean, but they did it. They survive and they keep going. So they know what I'm talking about. It's not easy to be a wrestling company owner. It's not easy.
You're exactly
But
right. You're right.
Yeah, I mean, that's true out there. I mean, we've been like the whole, I want to say it, the whole cancel culture community, that whole thing is like, first off, that's just, people want to cancel stuff because all this, we've been trying to be canceled numerous times. We found a way to bounce back. And because we just do our thing and didn't produce our show. We don't bother anybody. We don't bother anybody. I think that's the way you should be. I mean, I got nothing against people helping people and working with people, but it's just
I was gonna say to Zach, you can, if you see this video, and I hope you take my advice and just give them their rights and their name and their belt back to them, because that is the right thing to do, in my opinion. And my other point of advice that I was giving you was to just get the fuck out of the wrestling business and find another hobby, because it is not meant for you. You are not a wrestler. You're a shitty wrestler. And you can sit here, and now that you see that I do not like you, because you keep spamming me and Josh many times on Facebook, telling us you are coming to TBW, but we have never invited you once, never wanted you, because we are not interested in talent like you. So you can sit here now, if you want to, and talk shit about me and him, if you want to. But at the end of the day, it's not going to affect me or him at all. So you can have fun, you can go on your podcast, you can talk shit, but at the end of the day, your opinion don't fucking matter, and you're just a worthless fucking mark. That's all you are. Now, goodbye.
There you go. That's what you're going to be, a mark. Not a legend. You are nobody. And you know what? I'm gonna put something. I'm gonna put a little thing that I'm gonna say, brother. If it wasn't for me, you wouldn't have been known. If it wasn't for me, it's for coming. If I didn't put you under my wing, trust and believe, you wouldn't have been known. Nobody would know about you. If it wasn't for me coming to Tom Bright's show, and I was the one that talked to him, spoke to him. You wouldn't be known. You wouldn't be known. Nobody would know about you. Now I'm going to give it to Drake Wolf, the Stewart puppy, because I know he got loud.
Why don't you shut up? I hear what you say. Shut up. Who gives a crap what you say? Shut up, old man. Honestly, shut your mouth. Seriously.
Okay, where are you?
You like talking the shit. You like talking the mouth. Shut up. I just saw your little podcast. Sorry. Shut up.
Hold on.
Who gives a damn? Who gives a damn what you say? You're annoying. You're a pain in the ass.
Yes, he is.
Yes, he is. Oh, yeah, of course. You have your little title that would be taken from you this year. You know that's going to be mine very soon, right? How about this, C2K? Shine that up really nice for me. Sleep with it for a little bit. Cuddle
Okay.
with it. Do whatever you want with it. Because it's coming to my shoulder. It's gonna look good on my shoulder.
And you just woke up, right?
Nice smell tight on the shoulder. I already have the
And you
hardcore.
just-
I already have the
woke
tag
up,
team
right?
belt. I already have the tag team belt.
Uh-huh.
That title looked really nice on my belt. Third belt on my shoulder. Ooh, my left shoulder's getting jealous.
Oh, it is. Let it get better.
So I'm gonna say this: your little partner is gonna get your ass kicked by me and my partner Adonis.
Ooh, we'll see about that.
Because we are the RCW Tag Team Champions. Recognize it. We're gonna make you say who your daddy is. When we're done with you, you're gonna be our bitch.
Oh, really? Because the last time I think I want to be my girl. You know, I mean, you're a dog, so you want to be my little dog.
Huh?
But anyway, what you got to say about what we were talking about this individual second?
Oh, my manager? Awesome. She is the manager of the Darkness Squad. Recognize it. I can't wait when she slaps you in the damn face.
Oh, really?
Oh, really?
We will see about that.
It's gonna be hilarious. It's gonna be funny. I'm gonna laugh my ass off when she smacks you.
Oh. If he done,
Here's a damn what you said.
are you still talking?
Dark Angel, as my manager, tell him to shut up before I hurt him.
Shut up, old man.
Stop talking. Stop talking. Oh, that was that was a good nap, right?
If I were you, shut the hell up before I smack
You
the
ordered
fuck
me
out of you.
to nap. I'm not trying to die. I'm not trying to die. Because I'm winning. You're boring.
I pour you.
But you know what? I'm gonna give you. I'm gonna bring a little fun to your life. You know what that's gonna be? When I face you, and I beat you, and I slap you from here all the way to Puerto Rico back to the United States. Because that's what's gonna happen. I'm gonna bring a little fun, and I'm gonna snap that little mustache that you have. And I'm gonna put it here. I'm gonna take that mustache and put it in your forehead.
Hold on. There's my partner right there enjoying his food, ready to kick your ass in that match.
What up, bro? Look at me.
Adonis Filios is ready to whoop your ass, just like me. So
Let him
your
in.
partner
Let
better
him
be
in.
ready. Your partner better be ready against me and Adonis.
You better be ready for the Savage one.
I'm not afraid of the Savage one. I'm gonna make him look like a chicken shit too when I'm done with it.
All right, y'all. Well, I hate to cut this short, but I'm gonna end it right here. Any last words y'all gotta say?
Can I do one thing?
Yeah,
Hold on. I want to do one thing.
be ready. C2K,
I want to do one
be
thing.
ready. Be
What?
ready this year.
Hold on.
Because I'm coming for you very soon.
What?
Your reckoning is going to be over with.
What did you used to do back in the day? Calling the I want to call.
This Viking roll is going to hurt you.
What
So
happened?
when my
No,
music
there's no
comes,
answer.
I'm giving
Where's
you
one?
three
Where you kick your ass?
minutes. 3 seconds. 3 seconds to get out of the ring when I come after you. You better run. You better hide. Because Drake Wolf is coming for you.
Oh no, the little pop.
I'm going to show you who the
All
little
right,
puppy is
y'all.
when I
Well,
make
thank
you
you so
dance.
much for those who tuned in. Thank you, C2K. Thank
You're
you,
welcome.
Drake Wolf, for being here. Thank
What
you,
are
Joshua
you?
Allen, for pulling up. Thank you, Atomic Titan, for pulling up. And we'll see y'all in episode 3.